Hello.
Hello, Tatjana.
So we should start our lesson, yeah?
Yes, we can do it.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
Pretty good. And what is the weather, Nikki?
Could you repeat?
What is the weather?
Weather.
Yeah.
Today is shining, sun is shining. It's but we in Kiev we have temperature 16 degrees. How to say it? I don't know. 16 degrees
Yeah. It's 16 degrees above zero.
above zero.
Получается, да, выше нуля.
Mhm.
Alexander, hello.
Hello,
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm fine too. And what is the weather in your city?
In my city, it's
Yeah.
too cold and rainy.
What is the city? What is the name of the city?
Ulyanovsk. You know?
Like Lenin.
Yeah.
Where is it situated?
It's located on the river Volga, near the Samara,
Okay, Russia.
Russia. Yes.
Okay. I must say it's cold and it's not good because it's summer. So we have Kostya. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Не понял.
How are you today?
Костя, вы если не поняли, то вы можете на русском спросить, что именно вы не поняли. Тут будет проще, быстрее.
Еще раз.
Я спросила на английском, как у вас дела сегодня.
Нормально.
Try to say it in English.
А на русском?
Попытайтесь сказать на английском.
Good.
Okay. So I think we should start our lesson. And today we have an interesting topic, mass media. And I hope you will like it as well. I find this topic very necessary because mass media plays an important part in our life today, and it's difficult to imagine contemporary life and society without mass media. And before we start, I'd like to ask you, because it's our first lesson, and I want to ask you to use English as much as it's possible and try to avoid Russian. And another, I'd like to ask you, if you hear unknown words, ask me at once, ask me for translation, because it's easier to understand the word, the meaning of the word in the context. So, if you hear the unknown word, please ask me at once, ask me for translation. Okay. So, the first question to you. Maybe Alexander will answer me. What does the meaning mass media include in your opinion?
It's a source for information.
Okay, but I'd ask you what parts of mass media do you know? Because it's not the only thing. There are several parts in it.
I didn't understand you.
Okay. Mass media is the sources of information, and there are a lot of different sources of information, and that is mass media. So, what they are?
Okay. TV,
Okay.
radio, internet, newspaper.
Yeah.
Слухи друзей, как сказать?
It's not mass media.
Not?
No, it's just a friendship.
Okay.
Okay, but I can add magazines.
Yes.
You haven't mentioned. And there are also billboards. They are also mass media, some brochures, and so on and so forth. So, okay, I must tell you that there are several different classifications of mass media, but I'd like to present you the simplest one. So, there are three main types of mass media. First, print mass media includes newspapers, magazines, and books. The second type is broadcasting media. It is television and radio. And the third type, we call it New Age media or digital media. It includes the internet and mobile phones. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'd like to ask you the question, what are the functions of mass media in your opinion?
Could you repeat what
What are the functions of mass media in your opinion?
functions?
Functions.
Function.
Yeah.
Функцион.
Functions.
Function.
Okay. Of mass media. Functions of mass media is to give information to people, to give news,
Yeah.
to learn something, to amuse
Yeah.
people.
And to entertain.
Entertain, yes.
Yes, you are absolutely right, because there are three main functions of mass media. They inform us, educate us, and entertain. They also influence the way people look at the world, and it helps us to understand different events in the world and help us to form our opinion on different events. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I'd like the main task of the media, however, is to give us some information and, of course, explain it to us. And the next question to you, Mikhail, how do you prefer to get the information?
To give или
To get. How do you prefer to get the information, and what sources do you use for its sake?
Usually I use only internet and read not video. I'm reading article.
Newspaper, yeah.
It's
No, the
sort
internet.
of, it's like sites, newspapers. Now it's a lot of newspapers have a digital version.
Yeah.
I prefer to read it.
So you have chosen the internet, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, Alexander, what about you?
I use internet.
Internet, yeah.
Internet and sometimes TV.
News, yeah.
News?
You see news, yeah? Watch news on TV.
Yes.
Okay. And now I'm going to tell you about the different types of mass media separately. And I think you'll hear a lot of new words. So be attentive. I will type it to you because I don't know which words you know or which you don't. So I will type all I think is necessary. And your task is to listen attentively. Let's start talking about newspapers and magazines. All newspapers and magazines can be national or local. So, the national press is sold all around the country. Oh, sorry, I should change my language. National press. it is sold all over the country. And local press is sold in separate certain district or city. Also, newspapers and magazines can be daily, weekly, or monthly. Alexander, how often can you buy a daily newspaper?
Never.
Why?
Because it's too difficult to go to the shop and buy a newspaper when I have internet at home.
I understand, you're so lazy.
Yes.
Okay, but how often can you do it? In general, just imagine.
What?
Daily paper. How often can you buy daily paper?
I don't remember when it was maybe.
Maybe, Alexander, maybe if you go to the stadium to see football or something like that, you can buy a newspaper for CD.
I don't watch football. I bought a newspaper some years ago when I was looking for a job, and maybe when I wanted to buy something.
Okay. We have a new student, Valery. Hello. Valery.
Oh, hello.
Hello. How are you today?
Hello.
How are you today?
Yeah, sorry for the sound. I'm fine, and you?
I'm pretty good, thank you. The theme of our today's lesson is mass media, and now we are discussing press, newspapers, magazines, and so on. And here I mentioned that all newspapers and magazines can be national or local, and they can be daily, weekly, or monthly. And the next question to you, Valery, how often can you buy a weekly paper?
There is only one newspaper which I buy weekly. That's Sport Express Football. And if it comes to daily newspapers, I buy Sport Express every day except for Sunday.
Okay. Mikhail, do you read any newspaper? But I think no.
Yes, I read a newspaper, but it's a digital newspaper like Russian Kommersant, Vedomosti, and something.
Is it daily, weekly, or monthly newspaper?
They have a different type of newspaper. It's a daily, almost a daily, and sometimes it's weekly version is like magazine.
Special edition, yeah? Okay, and now let's talk about the construction of newspaper, for example. One newspaper we name a copy, экземпляр, or issue, выпуск. All the copies of newspaper we call circulation. Это тираж. The main structural part of any newspaper is, who can guess? What is the main structural part of any newspaper?
Main structural what?
Parts. Структурная единица любой газеты.
Circulation.
A copy.
Maybe 1,000.
Is it a copy?
Copy, it's one paper, yeah? But I ask about structure of any newspaper or one.
The content.
Repeat, please.
Is it a table of contents, maybe something like that?
No, maybe you are right, but I think that the main structural part is article.
Mm.
You know what is it?
Yes.
Yeah, статья, article. I shall write it maybe. And every article has its author, of course, and headline. What is headline?
It's the same as the title. Yeah,
Yeah.
the same as the title.
Oh yeah, you are right, absolutely. And all articles in newspaper are presented by means of columns. Columns — это не только колонка, это еще может быть и рубрика. For example, in some papers we have advice column, рубрика советов. And what next? Every article, every column has its author, and if the author writes his articles to this column during all issues of a newspaper, we call such person a columnist, то есть редактор колонки. In press we can find different information. They have different reports about current events, current news. What does it mean, current news?
News about today, about ongoing events.
Yeah, what is going on right now? Also news about culture. We also have comics, strip, we call them strip comics, interviews, sports pages, reviews of books and films, quiz, crossword puzzles, or simply puzzles. If it's not a crossword, maybe it's some other kind of puzzle. Also, we have articles on business, fashion, and so on. Practically all newspapers give us weather forecast and TV or radio programs. And all types of newspaper publish a lot of advertisements. What does it mean, advertisements?
Объявление. Реклама. Реклам.
Advertisement has two meanings. The first is это реклама, и the second is объявление. То есть это не только реклама, мы можем, например, the short form advert, it's the same, or simply ad. Yeah, we have such variants. And I'd like to ask you, Alexander, what information you found the most interesting for you? Maybe interviews with celebrities, maybe spot pages, but I don't think, and maybe some articles on business, maybe some cultural news. What is interesting for you?
For me, maybe science.
Articles about science.
Yes.
And what science?
About
Or in general?
in general.
Okay. Maybe you are a scientist.
Space. No. I like scientist films.
Yeah, I like to. Okay, and what about Mikhail? What is interesting for you?
I like read business news and maybe about the internet, something like internet project, and what else? And maybe I like about the culture. I like to read articles about the culture. Maybe art.
Okay, Ukrainian culture or in general?
In general.
Okay. Oh, we have a new student, Alfia. Yeah?
Yeah.
Am I right? Yes, Alfia.
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thanks. What about you?
I'm good, thank you. As you see, we have an interesting theme of our today's lesson, and it's mass media. I advise you maybe to look through that words in the chat, because I don't know whether it's good to repeat it once again. Maybe we should continue, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay. But Alfia, what information in newspapers do you find especially interesting?
Usually I look for the political information.
In your country or in the whole world, are you interested in politics?
The whole?
Okay, it's great. And I haven't asked Valeria. Valeria, what is interesting for you?
First of all, I'm a football fan. That's why I buy Sport Express, and that's daily newspaper. And as for weekly newspaper, I've told you I buy Советский Sport football. And actually, that's all. But I used to buy 7 Days. This is a weekly magazine which is circulated in Russia and in Moscow in particular. But for me, the quality of this magazine has worsened to some extent recently, so I almost stopped buying this magazine because the content has become worse and not so interesting as it used to be. And
all the reasons of it?
I don't know, maybe there are other journalists less talented, less creative. Maybe the I don't know, the essence of this magazine, the I don't know, maybe they have exhausted of getting some new exciting information, and because this magazine is quite old, I guess, I don't know since when exactly they started working on this market, on mass media market. I don't know. So
okay, could be, I think. Yeah.
And there is another newspaper which is Speeding for. That's very interesting for me, and but I buy this newspaper from time to time, and it appears once a fortnight, for 2 weeks. Yeah, this is a really interesting newspaper, still interesting, but I fail to buy this newspaper regularly.
It's good, there are interesting newspapers now. Okay, and the main, maybe the brightest part of newspaper is the front page, because the front page contains the most interesting information and the brightest headlines. And here is another question for you. Do you often prefer to read newspapers with bright front pages? Is it important for you that newspaper should have very bright and amusing front page? Who can answer me?
For me, it doesn't really matter, because if you take Sport Express newspaper, it's black and white page. There are no colored images, no colored text. So I pay attention to headlines. So actually, I buy this newspaper every day, and so of course I take a glance at headlines on the front page, so anticipating what I'm going to read. As for 7 Days, which I still sometimes buy, or quite rarely buy, of course I pay attention to the front page, on which you could see a photo of celebrities. Well, if those celebrities are not really appealing to me, I'm liable not to buy that magazine and wait for the next issue of that magazine. So in this case, with 7 Days magazine, it really matters for me if its front page is bright and showing very famous couple of celebrities. If for example, if there is Pugacheva with her husband Galkin, of course I will buy 7 days. This week I saw a couple, Matvichuk with I don't know, not very famous celebrities. So I restrained myself from buying this magazine, and so I prefer to wait for the next week.
Okay, Alf, and what about you? Do you like bright front pages?
I usually don't read newspapers. Sometimes I read the newspaper of our city. Usually I read only this newspaper about our famous people.
Okay, Alfia, I have asked other students, but I haven't asked you because we have mentioned it earlier. What sources of information do you use usually?
I usually use internet.
The internet. Okay. I'd also like to ask Alexander, but he doesn't read newspapers, and I think headlines and front pages doesn't matter for him at all. Yeah, I'm right?
Alexander tried to imaginate it.
Funny, yeah. And here is okay. If you want to buy a newspaper or a glossy magazine, what does it mean, glossy magazine?
It's a magazine with paper of high quality, which shines, which is pleasant to touch, you know. And there usually you can read entertaining articles about celebrities, yes, about some, you know, that stuff, yeah.
Glossy magazine, глянцевый журнал.
Yeah, about articles about fashion and so on.
Yeah, not only fashion, there we can find recipes for housewives, advices, so on and so forth. Okay, but if you want to buy a newspaper or a glossy magazine, you should go to news agents. News agents are the kiosk, газетный kiosk. But we shall imagine maybe we are too lazy and we don't want to go anywhere and to buy anything. We can subscribe to a newspaper, and then a postman will deliver it to us. Yeah, Alexander, so it's a way for you to subscribe to some newspaper. Subscribe значит подписаться.
Tatjana, I beg your pardon, maybe we should avoid the use of the Russian language. So, well, it's my advice. Of course, you're the teacher, and I'm not the one who should set the rules of this class. But maybe my recommendation, maybe we should just forget about the Russian language.
But today lesson is for новичок.
Sorry.
It's my first lesson, and I just try to understand the audience and the level of knowledge. Okay, and it seems that we told everything about newspaper, and I'd like you to open the link which I will send you now. Oh, wait a minute. I hope there won't be any problems with it. Try it, please.
It's not linked to the document. Maybe you try to open the document, and after that copy link.
I should download it?
No, just push on the document. Push click on the document.
But nothing happens. Nothing changed.
No, if you open the document and after that copy link, we will have a normal link.
Yeah, and just look at it. Does it work?
1 second. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here we have some pictures, and I want you, using the information I gave you, to name what you see. So, the first picture, Alexander, please.
First picture.
Yeah.
What do I have to say about?
What do you see, please?
I see a newspaper.
It's a certain part of newspaper, structural part. I have mentioned it several times. Mikhail, will you help?
Okay. I see the newspaper article.
Article. That's what I wanted to hear.
And it's this article have a strange topic, or how to say it?
Yeah, topic, subject maybe.
Theme. About a project in our life. Okay.
I must say that
it's like a Soviet newspaper or something like that. Maybe 1980s.
Maybe it's some local newspaper which doesn't have enough money to buy maybe bright, colorful pictures. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Alexander, I want you to try next picture.
Next, on the next picture, we can see article of the newspaper.
It's not article.
Not article.
What?
It's headline, no?
Headline, yeah.
Headline.
The next, Alfia.
We see a picture.
Yeah, what is it?
Just a moment. I don't remember how does it called.
The place where you can buy a newspaper or a magazine we call news agents.
News agents?
Yeah, please. I shall turn on the light because it's too dark. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's much better. So, Valery, you have the next picture.
I'm really sorry, but I cannot open the file. I've got the link from Michael, but something is wrong, and I cannot. It doesn't open.
How can I help you? I don't know, really.
Did you try open the second link?
Yeah, second link. Yeah.
Oh, the second.
Yeah.
No.
I've got just one link.
Okay.
Shall I send it once again?
Okay, I'll copy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I've got it. Just wait a second.
But it's the same link. You don't see the pictures, no? Yes? No?
Yeah, there is a message that preliminary view is not accessible. And that's it. Предварительный просмотр недоступен.
Okay.
What shall we do with it?
We can do. I don't know. 1 second. I try to change it. Maybe we talk about this article, and I try to change the link. Okay.
Okay. So the next picture. Yeah, we should continue. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Alexander. The next picture is for you.
Okay, I can see a magazine on this picture.
And how do we call that page, which is so bright and has so bright, big headlines?
Front page.
Front page. Yeah, you are right. Mikhail, you have the next.
1 second. I just save. Valery, try it again. The last link. Okay?
Yeah, I'm trying.
1 second. What is the number of the picture?
It's the last on the first page.
Last on the first page. Okay, it's about UFO or
No, it's below.
below. Like adjective, yes? No?
Adjective.
We have a change. Okay, I see it. It's about. It's like adjective, yes.
Adjective прилагательное. So you have mixed up words.
How to say it right? Advertisement, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Advertisement.
I remember. Maybe it was.
At the beginning.
Yesterday lessons or
I must say you watched too many grammar lessons. Okay, Alfia, you have the next picture.
The next picture.
Yeah.
The next picture. On the next picture we see the celebrities.
No. It's the first on the second page.
It's like.
Little girls.
Тут просто я чуть на русском, потому что чуть-чуть есть видно, что ну как бы структура по-разному у всех отображается, потому что я там понял. Вот с правой стороны получается, ну поэтому, короче, в общем, смотрите картинки, которые рядом, просто.
Okay, I see. Because I don't watch. I watch the original. The document. Okay, so yeah. It's the picture не заведущий товаровед.
This picture, do you mean?
Yeah.
It's vacancy for the unemployed people.
Okay, and what is next to it?
Next to it is maybe
how to say it? I don't remember. It's like
look in our chat. I have written it.
Like a comic, something like a comic.
Yeah, look, comic strip. I've written it. Comic strip.
Comic strip.
Comic strip, yeah. And Valery, you have the next picture.
Yeah, I've opened the third link at last. And which is the next picture?
The next picture is under comic strip.
Under comic strip. If we go from the top, which is it? The second, the third?
It's the second page.
Yes, it's the second picture on the second page.
Second page. I've got only one page. one page, and
how pity.
So I can see a newspaper article and a small article, then a news agent, right, of blue color, then a magazine about dinosaurs, pilots, UFO.
Yeah, what next?
Yes. And next there is an ad. It's about position. So some specialist is wanted for the position of the leading trade good specialist. Okay, the next comic, yeah, it's a comic strip.
And what is under comic strip?
Okay, yes, I can see.
Right.
So these are 6 front pages of glossy magazines.
Yeah. Absolutely right. And I think we should continue and talk about broadcasting media, and that's radio and television. There is not much we can tell you about radio, because nowadays radio isn't so popular as TV, but in spite of it, people often listen to the radio because it's quite comfortable when you are in your car or maybe you are going by train somewhere, or maybe you are going to the shop and you just listen to the radio using your mobile phone. And I have a question to you, and we shall start from Alexander. Do you listen to the radio, and how often?
I listen to the radio every time when I drive.
In your car, yeah. Mikhail, what about you?
I don't remember when I listened to the radio last time. Maybe I listen to the radio when I maybe travel somewhere, and it's when it's play in the bus, maybe.
Yeah, it could be. Alfia, what about you?
Usually I listen to the radio, musical parts.
Music, yeah. And when do you listen to it?
Usually as Alexander when drive, and at the work, at my job.
Good job if you can hear to the radio, if you have time for it, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe while cooking, because I listen to the radio while I'm cooking.
Okay.
And what about Valery?
Yeah, I listen to the radio every day to Sport FM, and it's really comfortable, convenient when I go to work. I go to work on foot, and I just listen to the radio, so it's not boring, it's not a waste of time. For me, it's a great chance to catch some news, latest news about sport, about football. And when I walk my son, I listen to the radio, so it's not so boring for me. Listening to the news is much more exciting for me than playing with my son, because I'm not really keen on playing. So I just watch him play with other kids, and at the same time I listen to the radio station.
Okay, I see. And we have a lot of radio stations in Ukraine as well, and there are radio presenters, ведущий, радиоведущий. Radio presenters who are sitting in radio studios, or we can call them broadcasting studios, and they inform us about current news. They have interviews with famous people, famous politicians. Also, sometimes we can hear horoscopes, and also we can hear some chapters of books, famous maybe books, and so on. But I have a question for you. What else can you hear on the radio? Alexander, please.
I can hear information about weather on the radio.
Yeah. How do we call it? Information about weather?
What? Sorry.
How do we call the information about weather?
Weather forecast.
Yeah, weather forecast.
Forecast. Okay. I can hear. I can listen. How it's right? Hear or listen information.
If you listen to the radio, хорошо, на русском. Если вы слушаете радио, ну там включили специально и вы слушаете, вы listen. Если вы какой-то, получается, listen мы используем, когда мы звук воспринимаем намеренно, что-то смотрим, что-то слушаем, какую-то запись, музыку, когда это намеренно. Hear мы используем, когда это не произвольно, это не зависит от нас, это как чисто воспринятие органом слуха. Ну, тут, я думаю, можно использовать hear, because you can't specially listen to some parts of information when you don't want it.
Yes, okay. We can hear music.
Uh-huh.
Can hear situations on the roads.
Some car accidents, yeah?
Traffic lights.
Yeah. Traffic news.
Traffic
News or what is it?
Traffic news.
Traffic news.
Yeah, but what does it tell us about car accidents or what?
About traffic jams in
Traffic jams, yes.
Traffic jams. Okay. Mikhail, can you add some?
And other news.
Please repeat.
And other news.
Other interesting news.
The best answer. Mikhail, can you add something?
No, I don't listen to the radio, and it's hard for me. Maybe all people listen to music. It's like how to say it? It's in Russian phone. It's like
background.
If you do something, is the music playing in background, and it's like a good time, so something like that.
Yeah. Alfie, and what about you?
Usually I listen to music on radio.
Maybe some special
No.
programs? No, yeah.
Yeah, but every hour on radio usually gives the news about politics, about the weather forecast, and so on.
Politics is so much important today and so popular.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm tired of it, really. Okay, and now I propose you to talk about TV. TV is very popular nowadays, and I think almost everybody has a telly today. Am I right? Everybody has a telly?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, everybody does. Okay,
three tellies.
in each room, yeah.
In 2 bedrooms and 1 in the kitchen. Yeah.
Okay. And there are 2 general types of TV. There are digital TV and cable TV. Alexander, which do you use?
I use usual TV.
Cable, yeah? Oh, satellite TV. How I could forget?
TV box.
If you have a digital, it's that we know it's analog TV. It's yes, no.
Digital, yeah.
Digital.
Yeah.
I don't use digital TV.
Okay.
It's plans for future.
It's good. Alfia, what type of TV do you use?
Cable.
Cable, okay. And what about Valery? Maybe satellite? No.
No, cable. I don't watch TV at all.
Oh.
For me, it's not so interesting. Yeah. What I need to watch, I can find it on the internet.
Yeah,
and I mainly watch movies, and I download them through Zona program. So, yeah. Excuse me, just one moment, please. One second.
Okay, no problem. And what shall we tell next? That there are a lot of different TV channels nowadays, and news program is one of the most popular programs on TV, and one of the main persons in this program is a presenter. So, presenter, ведущий. But when we talk about news program, we shouldn't forget about journalists and reporters, because they are exactly the persons who prepare every newscast. Newscast – это выпуск новостей. And what we shall tell next? There are also different types of entertainment broadcasts. Broadcasts — это телепрограмма. For example, there are also reality and talk shows on TV, and the presenter of a talk show we call a talk show host. I shall write it, I think. And talk shows are usually held in TV studios with places for viewers. Yeah. And now I have the question to Alexandra. What entertainment broadcasts do you know? Oh, and watch, of course.
I know the Field of Wonders. Поле чудес.
Yeah, it's good entertainment program. What else?
6 кадров, 6.
No.
Alexander, in Ukraine now we haven't seen any Russian.
Okay.
Вот эти 6 кадров, we have...
What about you say? It's very difficult to.
Okay, I think we know KVN. KVN.
Ага, это the club of funny and funny. Okay, sometimes it's difficult to find the translation to Russian names, the names of programs.
It's the only program which I watch on TV. I think.
Tell me, for what do you have 3 TVs at your apartment? For what? For the only program.
Yes, I have a TV in other room of my parents.
I thought while you are going from your living room to the kitchen and you don't want to miss any minute of the show.
Yes.
Okay, Mikhail, what about you?
In our flat we have 2 TV.
Чтобы не сбежали, чтобы
TV,
не сбежало.
Yes, but I see one of the kitchen and I see it like background and when I eat something.
So you don't watch any entertainment program for person?
Entertainment. When I eat and in this moment played the entertainment program. Yes, played or showed, maybe showed. Yes.
Yeah, showed.
Showed entertainment program. I see it.
Okay, Alfia, what about you?
Usually I don't watch TV. I haven't any time for that.
Any entertainment program?
Usually,
but sometimes.
Sometimes maybe when my brother switch on the TV, he usually watch a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
What is the program about?
About the sport.
Okay. Valery, are you here? Valery is absent. Yeah. Okay. And there are also serial films which are made specially for television, so-called soap operas, or simply soaps. Это сериалы, мелодрамы. Maybe one of us watch it.
Варианты с отелями.
Soaps.
I watched once.
Soaps. No, yeah.
I watched in past when it was film Рабыня Изаура.
Many years ago,
Сначала
yeah.
сказала, говорю, суперотель.
Okay, maybe Alfia, maybe you.
By not by TV, but I watch serials. Serials, am I right?
If it's a serial film, yeah, we can call it soap. If it's some sentimental film where the heroes have some different difficult situations and they have to solve it about lovers and so on and so forth.
Yes, I watch that kind of films.
Which one?
Usually I watch films about the youngest.
Teenagers maybe, yeah?
Yeah, teenagers, yes, I mean.
Teenagers, okay.
Самый красивый
And
мир.
now I propose you to open the link again, and there we have other pictures, and we shall name and continue our task. So the first picture will be for Mikhail, because I think nobody knows, because it's Ukrainian TV program. Mikhail, do you know?
The first picture is after the magazine. Yes.
Yeah, after glossy magazines.
Okay. It's hard to say. It's like a poster for TV program. It's a Ukrainian TV program.
Haven't seen?
Could you repeat?
Haven't you seen it?
No, I never see it.
At what time are you eating? When I am eating, I always watch it.
No, I usually eat in maybe in 10 a.m. and maybe 12 p.m.
So, is it dinner or supper or dinner which became a supper, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so I should tell you that this one, Все буде добре, is Ukrainian talk show. And this woman is a presenter of this show. So, yeah, presenter. So I want you to tell me how we call the presenter of a talk show. Mikhail?
How we call? It's like I think it's presenter, but
Present, yeah. But look the words. Look through the words which I've written recently. There I've told you that the presenter of talk show has another name. We call them. Have you asked?
Maybe I talk show host. I don't know.
Talk show host.
Host?
Because, yeah, host. What does it mean? Хозяйка. Получается, это как хозяйка шоу. К ней приходят. Oh, sorry. The guests come, talk with her, tell their stories, give some advices, and she's like a host at home, which have guests. So we call them talk show host. And Alfia, you have the next picture.
What link?
The same. We haven't changed. Yeah.
In this picture we see reporters, journalists.
Yeah, absolutely right. And now I'd like to know, Valery, are you with us? No. Okay, Alexander, your picture is next.
What picture?
Under journalists, it's besides it.
Weather forecast?
No.
Before? I can't.
Okay, maybe it's on the bottom of the second page. On the bottom, в конце.
Second page. В конце, с конца я не. I can't.
About the news.
I'm lost.
You can see red square and news in the middle of the square.
It's a woman in black coat and red shirt.
Red shirt. Yes. It's a TV presenter. Yes.
It's a TV presenter, and how we will call this program?
This program, так, Victor. I think it's news.
News program.
News program.
Yeah, absolutely right. Mikhail, you are the next.
Okay, it's like radio presenter.
And where she's sitting?
In the studio.
Radio studio.
Broadcasting studio, yes.
Alfia, you are the next.
In this picture we see a presenter of weather coast.
Weather forecast, yeah.
Weather forecast, yes.
Alexander, you are the next.
Next. It's just a studio.
Yeah.
But there are no but there how to say, it's too dark there. Maybe everyone has gone.
Went off.
Went on.
If you are attentive, you can see the name of the program.
События.
So what is it?
It's news program.
And how do we call выпуск новостей?
News broadcast?
No. Именно выпуск новостей, вот именно вот последние известия, как называют.
Последнее. И сейчас. Последнее. I forgot.
Newscast.
What?
Newscast.
Yeah, newscast. Yeah, absolutely right. And then we also can see normal films on TV, just ordinary films, and there are different types of them. We won't talk a lot about them because maybe I'll prepare some another lesson which will about theater and cinema. But let's learn several names and kinds of films. I ask you to look the next page of our link. Okay, and the first task. Alexander, read, please.
Look at the photos. Do you recognize any of the films or actors? Next. Label.
Please, answer, please. Do you recognize?
Okay.
Because I can't.
I can see the cartoon Madagascar.
Yeah.
And that's all that I can recognize.
Okay, Mikhail, do you know any of these films?
1 second.
Except Madagascar.
It's hard to remember. No, maybe I don't see. I didn't see it.
You haven't seen it. Okay, I see. Alfia, what about you?
It seems to me that I know, but I can't remember.
Remember, yeah, I can't remember the name, yeah, of the film.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Mikhail, please, read the next type and the next task and all the names of the films, please, and try to translate it.
It's action film, yes, it's type of films, yes.
Action film, how will you translate it?
Action films, it's like
yeah.
Боевик.
Yeah.
Because in Russian usually say action. No.
Action, yeah, blockbusters, something like that. Okay, Alfia, please read the next.
Animated film.
What is it?
Animated film.
What is the synonym of its name?
Cartoons.
Cartoon, yeah, Mikhail is right.
Cartoons.
Yeah, animated film, анимационные фильмы, мультики.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next comedy, I think everybody understand. Okay, Alexander, the next disaster film, what is it?
Disaster film, I think it's film Катастрофа, да?
Absolutely right. Yeah. Do you know some of them?
Yes, a lot of them. I like these films. For example, 2012 and other films.
2000. Oh, okay. I haven't heard these names. Horror films. Who knows the translation?
It's awful.
Yeah, screamy film.
Yeah.
Musical. It's simple. Musical. Просто musical. Romantic comedy. Who will translate?
Романтические комедии.
Yeah. I think it's quite easy for you. Science fiction film. It will be for Alexander.
Yes, it's фантастика, да? Научная фантастика.
Exactly. Научная фантастика. Mikhail, the next.
War film.
War film.
It's a film about the war.
Quite easy. And Western is quite easy too.
Western.
Yeah, Western.
It's hard to explain what is the Western.
Don't you know what is Western?
It's I know, but how to explain? What is it?
It's
Boys or something like that.
Yeah. It's a film about life on the Wild West, about cowboys and maybe Indians, something like that. It's quite easy. And now I'd like you try to guess each picture. What type of film is it? Alexander, you're the first.
What picture?
The first, number one.
Number one? I don't know. I have said that I know just one cartoon.
Okay, but you can guess.
Guess?
Okay.
Type of film?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's action film.
You're absolutely right. Mikhail, the next one is yours.
It's maybe or disaster film or maybe horror film.
Horror? Okay. As I understand, I see something like UFO. UFO. Okay. And
maybe science fiction films.
Yeah, you're right. Alfia, what is the next?
The next, I think, it's a film about romantic.
Romantic comedy. No, I'm not sure whether it's comedy, but we can see two people which are kissing each other. The next is for Alexander, yeah?
Yeah, Valery, you are here?
Yeah, yes I am.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, Valery. Which type of film we have on the picture number 4?
Obviously, it's an animated film or a cartoon.
Yeah, it was easy. Alexander, you have the picture number 5.
The 5 film is musical, I think.
Absolutely right. Mikhail, number 6.
6, it's about the war. It's a war film.
Alfia, try to guess.
Historical or war?
Sorry, repeat.
It's maybe historical drama or war film.
Yeah.
And-
Please, Alfia, try to guess number 7.
On picture number 7, I guess we see horror film. I think so.
What can you see there?
It seems to me that on
Maybe there's some water or smoke. It's hard to understand
yeah.
the background, yeah. But I have seen before the lesson, and the author thinks that it's a disaster film.
Mhm.
Yeah, and as I remember, it will be the question to Alexander. Can't you recognize this film? Because it seems something like The Day Before Yesterday. Have you seen this film?
The day before yesterday. Yes, I have seen that film. It's about freezing.
Yeah. Can you find that this picture can be about that film?
I don't know. I can't see if it's snow or dim or
Smoke.
something.
Yeah, it's difficult. Okay, number 8 for Valery.
It could be a historical drama because
You're
the
right.
clothes is obviously
Old-fashioned.
from old-fashioned, and it can belong to the 19th century.
Yeah, I think you're right. And now we have, I ask you to read the task number 6. There we have several adjectives. Mikhail, прилагательные. Adjectives to describe films. So, Alexander, read please and translate all of them.
Boring. Скучный.
Yeah.
Entertaining.
Entertaining.
Веселительный, развлекательный.
Yeah.
Funny, веселый. Gripping. I don't know this word. Grip.
You don't know, yeah?
No.
Gripping – это захватывающий.
Захватывающий. Окей. Moving. Moving. Подвижный, передвижной. Это...
No. Это трогательный.
Трогательный.
Да. Moving, который трогает тебя.
Scary. Scary. Что-то знакомое слово. Scare.
Yeah, you must know it.
I can't remember.
Страшный, пугающий,
Страшный?
бросающий, да.
And violent. Насилие.
Жестокий.
Жестокий.
Okay. And please read the translation of the example and do the next task. You see, number 1, you can't stop.
You can't stop watching a gripping film because it's so exciting.
Translate this.
Вы не можете остановиться смотреть, прекратить просмотр захватывающего фильма, потому что это очень захватывающе.
Впечатлительный.
Впечатлительный, да?
Впечатляющий. Okay, Mikhail, you have number 2. Number 2.
Number 2. Maybe a violent film is not at all interesting.
Alfia, can you agree with Mikhail?
Sorry?
Can you agree with Mikhail?
I think in this one, boring film is not at all interesting. Maybe?
Yeah, you're right. Alfia is right. Boring film is not interesting at all.
Okay.
Alfia, you have the 3rd.
Just a moment. Gripping, what does it mean?
Gripping, захватывающий.
It have already been.
Yes. Scary film makes you frightened.
Frightened. Yeah, how can you translate it?
Страшный фильм делает вас...
Вселяет в вас страх.
Ну, дословно делает вас напуганным, да. Валерий, you have the fourth.
A funny film makes you laugh.
Yeah, it was too easy for you. Alexander, the fifth one.
Strong emotion. One moment. A moving film makes you feel strong emotions.
Yeah. Translate, please.
Is it right?
Translate, please.
Значит, трогательный фильм как бы заставляет вас feel strong.
Вызывает сильные эмоции, да.
Yeah. Да, заставляет чувствовать сильные эмоции. Михаил, you have the next.
Second, it's last, yes, last sentence.
Last paper, yeah, last page.
Seven sentence, yes.
Six task, six.
A violent film contains a lot of fighting or blood.
Yeah. Absolutely. Translate, please.
Как они, не яростные, а как это, жестокие фильмы содержат много как бы борьбы и крови. Fighting.
Fighting, борьба, да. Драка. And blood, what is it?
Кровь.
Yeah, absolutely. Alfie, you have the last one.
An entertaining film is one that you enjoy watching.
Absolutely right. Translate, please.
Захватывающие фильмы, смотря... Сейчас.
Sorry, you have told entertaining.
Entertaining, yeah.
Yeah, what is the translation for entertaining?
Так, what does it mean?
What does it mean?
Help me, please, someone.
Who can help us?
Развлекательный фильм.
Именно, да. And translate it once again.
Развлекательный фильм, one of you enjoy watch, заставляет вас наслаждаться фильмом, просмотром.
Yeah, absolutely right. So, I think we can finish it, our lesson for today, because we mentioned almost everything except the internet. And I'd like Alexander to tell me several words about the internet and some structural parts which you use.
What I use in the internet?
Yeah.
Last time I use internet for learning English. I visit lessons on this site.
Website, yeah.
Yes, I find a news in the internet. I find
news.
Find news. Yes, I find any information about what I want to buy.
Okay. Do you often use internet for your buying something?
Yes. I don't buy something.
You sell it?
Something, but I learn information about this item.
About the thing you are going to buy, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Who knows what is podcasts?
Podcast.
Yeah, I can write it.
It's like a record of some dialogue with maybe with how to say it, ведущий.
You know this word?
I don't remember. It's maybe who is Is ведущий. Presenter and his opponent. Usually podcast is for used for special programs like or a special program about the interesting or special topics. Yes, and maybe it's like a records broadcasting on the radio. Yes.
Yeah, sometimes can be, but what is the particular feature of a podcast that they include both video and audio? Okay. Have you understood? Yeah. And they are all very often used for learning English or other foreign language because they are so useful for students. They can feel themselves in that situation and imagine that they are standing near the presenter and listening to the native. So it's very useful. And Alfia, can you explain what does blogging mean?
What does what?
Blogging.
Blog?
Yes.
Yeah, blogging.
I think it's when we have some news and we have discussion about this news.
Has anybody another opinion?
Blog. I don't hear what Alfia saying. Blog. It's like article in the internet which write himself a blogger. It's like blogger, right?
Yeah, blogger. And he writes their different articles, his opinion, several photos, and so on and so forth, maybe some news from his private life. So we call it blog and blogging. Mikhail, do you read any blog?
Yes, I read some of it. It's about the internet. It's it's a blog on English. It's
in English,
like investment company blog, something like that.
Okay, Valery, do you read any blog?
No, I don't. I don't read any blogs. Maybe I'm not just not really interested in reading some blogs belonging to different people. For me, reading sports articles is enough.
I understand you because I can't find it very interesting too, but maybe someone does. Okay, so thank you for our lesson. I was very glad to see all of you, and
Me too.
let's meet next time.
Yeah, thank you. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye, Alfia.